Pazou. My name is Tanya Pazou, and I'm sitting here today with Dee Jackson from 80's Babies. I don't know if you guys know who or what that is, but Dee Jackson, here he is. So hi Dee, how are you today?
I'm good. How you doing, Tanya?
Awesome. I've met Dee, I don't know how many years ago, 5, 10, 8 years ago?
Somewhere, probably around 8.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dee is a Chicago hip hop artist, and he is performing conscious hip hop.
Yes.
So explain to us, what is conscious hip hop?
The best way I can describe it is music with a message, with a positive message, with a positive vibe. You know, I'm not into glorifying the negativity and stuff like that. So definitely, I know everything is with a life message. You know, so everything in life is not positive, but I'm conscious of what I put, the energy I put out into the world. So that's why, if I had to label myself, it would be conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So
you guys probably know I'm a yoga teacher and I love the healing arts and stuff like that, but I also love to dance. So many years back, I performed for Dee, and what really drew me to his music was that conscious hip hop. So let's elaborate on this a little bit more, because when you think of hip hop, I don't know, maybe mainstream media portrays hip hop as something like street gangster kind of mentality, but I do not. I love hip hop. I love the beats. I love the music. I love the lifestyle, because it is conscious. So what could you tell people about hip hop? Where did it come from? Why do people love it? What is it?
right. Well, initially, the culture was created to be conscious. It comes from a conscious background. You know, creative, conscious culture. You know, like you said, the mainstream, they glorify a certain type of message or a certain type of art form, and that's it. And that's cool or whatever, you know, but I just think there needs to be balance. You know, it needs to be a lane for the conscious hip hop and a lane for the stuff that they do too. But the culture itself, it started as a conscious culture, you know, a way to express, you know, really expressive your creativity, you know, from graffiti, from breaking, you know, to MC and DJ, you know, that's how I fell in love with it, you know. It was a way to express, you know, my thoughts and things like that. So initially it did come from a conscious place, you know. It kind of morphed into something else now, but what they put out there, because personally I believe majority of the hip hop is still conscious and being done right, but that's not what they promote, you know. So it comes from a conscious place.
Yeah. So what do we have here? It goes round and round.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. I seen it all before. How the war was won, check made it G4. While the king hit the flow, made queens hit the flow. Dance the night away.
Yeah, y'all rock with all black still. Check. Yo, listen, let me say something. Yo, hey yo, 16 shots didn't stop when he popped. Now the rule is no stitching it. I'm talking about the cops. Black lives matter, only to a chosen few. The cover up is real, shawty, this ain't nothing new. Today we gon' march, now today we won't condone it. Today we fighting back, cause that's what Malcolm wanted. Tamir Rice could've cured cancer. Dr. Mike Brown, if he ain't died with his hands up. Laquan Mack could've brought world peace. Instead the whole world saw him walking up the street. First shot made his whole body turn around. Second to the dome, to the tail, to the ground. Heavy of the cop kept the Glock on his hip.
So, Dee, you just mentioned something that I really am curious about, because you were talking about the message of hip hop. When I used to dance in Los Angeles, I had this great experience with one of my choreographers. I really felt the vibe of hip hop. I felt like that it was almost like poetry, street poetry. It was a rebellion almost. It's very rebellious, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to me, what attracted me to the culture and what I would say the underlying meaning for me, like hip hop, is just freedom. You know, I was first attracted to them. It's just like this culture is just freedom. Whether it's from the drums, the dancing, like you said, the poetry. It was, when it first came about, it was nothing like that. You know, no type of art form like that. So now, it's just like, you know, this is what I like. I'm just gonna be free and do me and express myself the way I want to, and just freedom. You know.
Be free and do me. I love that. That should go on a t-shirt. So for all the people out there that are fashion designers, take that phrase. I think this is it. This is really what describes hip hop, and this is what describes actually you. I don't know if you guys have seen Dee perform, but soon we have him at our art show at Art is the Refuge of the Mind. Art is the Refuge of the Mind. We're having a big performance on September 30th, and Dee is actually performing for us. So if you guys are in the area, please come by. But Dee is literally free. He's free on stage. When I sit with him here on the couch, it's like, you know, it's fun, but when you see him on stage, it's marvelous. So Dee, talk a little bit about this. How do you feel when you are on stage?
Honestly, I feel like a different person. Because like I'm more reserved and laid back, you know. When I'm on stage, it's just like I'm free, honestly, you know, and just I like giving out positive vibes. I love looking in the crowd and seeing people having a good time. And you know, so I'm free on stage. I want people to be free when they you know, enjoying my performances. So yeah, that's the word of the day, free. I mean, I feel free when I'm on stage, and it's all about having fun too. You know, it's all about having fun, putting on a good show, and fun.
Putting on a good show and being free. I have a feeling lately, I don't know about you guys, but lately what's going on in the world and what we do and who we are, I love my life. I know Dee loves his life.
Yes.
But sometimes I think right now there's a little bit of, I don't know if we really feel so free. There's so many restrictions in our society on so many levels. So if we have a platform like hip hop in the music industry, or just among the art industry, it gives us a platform to be free. So what do you actually think being free and freedom, what does that mean to a human being?
So like, I use myself for example. Like when I'm performing, I kind of lose myself in the moment. To me, that's free. You know, like I don't have another worry in the world at that particular moment. You know, I'm not stressed out over bills, you know, about what this politician is saying or whatever. You know, I kind of lose myself in the moment and kind of enjoy and appreciate that moment. You know, I don't think we as society, we don't have a lot of moments like that. You know, where we can just appreciate the moment right there and just lose yourself. So to me, that's being free for the moment, you know. So, and that's what I try to do every time I perform, or even when I record. You know, if you driving in your car listening to my music, and if
What's going on, beautiful people? I go by the name of D Jackson, one half of the 80s babies. Feel free to put a finger in the hair. Represents positive hip hop. Name of this track is I Want to Talk to You. Let's go, DJ. Don't be scared to put a finger in the air, step up, you know what I'm saying, reach out and touch somebody. I gotta talk to the youth, it's only dialogue. Check it. I'm cut from a different cloth, I am not the same. What you see is what you get, I have no game. Embedded in my brain, live by the honor code. Respect and loyalty, it gets you far, so I was told. They smile in your face, but that's only role play. I learned about the backstabbers from the OJs. Tried to keep it moving, put the wheels in motion. Can't get ahead, so for now I'm coasting. Try to stay focused, but my mind tends to stray. Ain't thinking about the future, I'm concerned about today. Brothers getting locked up, schools getting shot up. Shorty just enjoying high, but already knocked up. Heartache and pain, man, try and get past it. Keep pushing on blackberry molasses. Still searching for a change, even just a little crossball on deaf ears, unheard like dog whistles. Put a hand to the sky, check it. I think I'm gonna get a little closer in person, y'all. Check it. Make some noise for my dancers too. Check.
More than one way to look at a problem. They all may be right.
Yo, it's hard to.
Okay, so Dee, we were just talking about when you're on stage, you feel free, you let loose. But so when I listen to your lyrics, these lyrics are very controversial sometimes, right? You pick topics that are sometimes very political. Sometimes you talk about things that really nobody talks about. Like, let's pick a topic right now. I just heard today on Facebook and on the internet, people were talking about that companies in Wisconsin at the moment are actually getting microchipped. We were talking about this 20 years ago, but it's happening. So how does an artist like you incorporate news like this into your performance? How do you feel about it? What do you do with this information?
Honestly, that's how I go about creating all my music. Like, I feel like anybody can rhyme words and make them sound nice. Like, I use everything as a teachable moment. Whether I'm making music, whether I discipline my daughter, everything is a teachable moment, you know? And one thing I think not to pat myself on the back, I'm pretty good at dropping knowledge without sounding too preachy, you know? So I'm constantly, looking at what's going on in society, what's going on in the world, current events. And I do incorporate that in my music because I feel like I'm the voice of the people. You know, I don't feel like there's a lot of artists out there that take on that responsibility, but I don't know, I feel a certain type of responsibility with my music. So I reach for stuff that's going on right now, anything's current, and I feel it's my responsibility to speak on it, I'm passionate about it personally, so I put it in my music.
Sometimes I feel like when people get famous, when they make it really big, they lose that. They lose that responsibility. They lose that responsibility that so many artists had like 20, 30, 40 years ago. I remember when hip hop actually started out, especially in the 90s, it was really huge. And people made a statement. People had something to say. And they didn't care if they got famous or not, or if they got big ratings. It was really to be true to themselves and to the audience and to what was going on. And I think we lost that in our society. So, do you think if you make it big as an actor or as a performer, as a music producer, do you think you will lose this, or what will happen?
Well, you can never say never, but I can almost 100% say I can't. Like me, well, I know it for 100%. I've been approached in the past, with lucrative record deals who wanted me to compromise my message or my integrity or something like that. And to me, if I can't create the way I want to create and be creative the way and speak on what I want to speak on, then it's not worth it. I can't just sell out, for lack of a better word, just for dollars, for anything, Like I said, I feel a certain responsibility when I put a certain message out there into the world, whether how big or how small my platform is. The fact of the matter is I'm putting this, it's coming from me, and I'm putting it out there and it's going to affect somebody. So I have a personal responsibility with anything I put out. So I can definitely say that. I know they say never, but it's not worth it to me. I would not compromise my integrity for any type of compensation or any type of fame or.
You said that when people get famous, they kind of lose their responsibility towards the audience, or was it the other way around, that you don't lose the responsibility if you would get famous? Are you really sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I've had opportunities in the past where I've had life-changing opportunities where you know, I was asked to compromise certain things that I believe in, and I declined. So I can personally say 100% it's not worth it to me, you know.
So I think integrity in art probably should go hand in hand, and
Yes.
True artists have a huge amount of integrity. So I would like to talk about your current album, your current work. How are you approaching at the moment your songs, your album? What inspires you, and what are you working on at the moment?
So the latest project, the latest 80's Babies project, was Searching for Happy, and it's came out late 2015, and it was well received. You know, it's probably my most proud work, you know, today. Searching for Happy. 80's Babies is myself, D Jackson. I'm the MC, and the producer is Tall Black Guy. That's the best name in hip hop too, and he's tall and he's black. But and we're working on, we're probably 85-90% done with our new project right now, and I have to say it sounds better than anything I've ever done. You know, with the current climate of the world, so much to talk about right now, and like I said, we're not shying away from nothing. We touch on everything that you're thinking about, you know. So I'm excited. It probably in the next, definitely before the year's out, it'll be out.
That's exciting. So I think on September 30th at our art event, Art is the Refuge of the Mind, maybe can we hear like 1 or 2 songs from your new album?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I love seeing Dee perform, and I know it's going to be an awesome show. And I hope you guys will be here, and we will hear more from Dee and 80's Babies very soon. Thank you all for watching On the Couch with Pazou.
Yo, they call me the dreamer. Back and forth with my thoughts, all stays between us. Imagination running wild, hard for me to keep up. As if it had a perfect set of legs like Tina. Unlike anime, love was the reason, so colorful.